That's out of the stadium!
Let's go! Come on! Something! Come on!
Ah! Swing and a miss!
There's a lot of fun.
No throw is wide!
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
AAA's inaugural season saw no better story than the heroic turnaround of the Wonder Kid and his team of All-Stars. Our captain's 180 brought a smile to many, but the expectations have mounted. He takes on one of AAA's most favored players, a competitive lightning rod who made himself AAA's contact king. Corruptionz and the Prowlers look to retain their dominance against the inspiring rebound of Captain Krill and Team USA. This is the match of the week.
Welcome in, everyone, to our AAA match of the week here on opening night, season 9 of the XBL. My name is Weaver for Prez. I will be on play-by-play commentary for you tonight. And as always, I am joined by Dwayne, one of the co-commissioners of the league. He will be on the old color commentary. What's up, Dwayne? Welcome into the booth for your first cast of season 9. It's only the second cast overall of season 9, but welcome in. How you feeling tonight? Are you ready for this?
I'm feeling fantastic. Yeah, dude, I'm as excited as can be. Ready for some AAA action to start us off on the season. We got a huge matchup here, number 1 versus number 2, man.
Yep. Number 1 and number 2, as outlined by the preseason league office averaged power rankings. They had Captain Krill as the rank 1 player, corruptionz as the rank 2 player. But real quick, if you're new here, you're just checking us out for the first time, whether you're watching us live right now or you're on the YouTube later on the VOD. This is the XBL, the cross-platform baseball league. This is the highest ranked league in Super Mega Baseball. It's been going on for a while. It dates back to Super Mega Baseball 2. This is where all the best players are gathered. It's played on high egos. This is the AAA, so this is our second tier that we have. We have the XBL, and then here the AAA, and then new to this season is the AA. But still, each tier at a high ego. The competition, it's as tight as ever. This is a great field, and we can't wait to get into it. So let's talk about the matchup we got here tonight. Dwayne, well, tell us a little bit about Captain Krill, because we talked about it in the the preseason power rankings show. We talked about Captain Krill and what he did last year. What exactly did he do last year, and where's he at now?
Well, Krill really has had the greatest rise to fame we've seen in the XBL's history, and especially since we've established 2 tiers. Last season, Krill, for every week of the regular season, finished about probably bottom of the barrel. He had 1-2 wins, total going through into week, I believe, 7 of the season. And then at the end of the season, he came on strong. He won a couple series in the regular season to end things, and he went into the playoffs absolutely hot, winning his first series, and then upsetting Rainey, who was the number 6 seed, or number 7 seed, I believe, last season. And that was huge. Krill's story has been absolutely fun to watch, and now he's been ranked in the power rankings as the number 1 overall player. So he's got a lot to live up to.
Yeah, it's a true sort of, I guess you could say, worst to first story. It's inspiring. It's been really fun to watch him grow and change and become someone that was viewed maybe as like one of those a free win guy, if you will. But now he is anything but. He is fantastic now. He's a great hitter in the AAA, and like you said, league office preseason they picked him to win it. But corruptionz, this is another rollover from last year in AAA. I believe he was the 4th seed or 5th.
5th seed,
right?
5th seed.
Yes, 5th seed. He made it all the way to the semis. He ran into the buzzsaw, the eventual champion, Gem Paladin, unfortunately for corruptionz. But he had a fantastic season. He was one of the best hitters other than Gem Paladin in the league. I believe he had the 2nd highest batting average or close to it. He's a contact-only hitter. And what are you looking to see out of corruptionz tonight?
Just more of that consistency and some of that dead-on eye. corruptionz really has a good feel for the strike zone. He's able to really take a lot of pitches and work some counts, and he uses that contact swing to his advantage. He's able to get the bat quick to the ball and really get runners on base and keep things going for himself. So look to him to try and do that tonight against Krill's pitching. Krill, as we've seen in the offseason, his offense has been looking really strong. I'm not exactly sure how strong that pitching game is, but we're going to be able to gauge it pretty well tonight against a hitter like corruptionz, who's able to really see the zone very well.
Absolutely. It is the Pawtucket Prowlers and Team USA. They're going at it tonight. We will waste no more time. We will signal to them that they may queue up in the online league, the private online league, and we'll get the content here for you. Game 1 of this 2-game set just around the corner. Here we go. Motor Yard, the site of Game 1 of this 2-game series. Pawtucket Prowlers choosing this as their stadium. This is actually kind of a shock to me. I know Corruptionz had talked a little bit about wanting to maybe go to Founders Field. He played in Emerald in Season 8, but I know he had been thinking about Founders Field. He decides against it. He goes for a bigger stadium here in Motor Yard.
Yeah, looking like he has made this decision closer to the last minute. I'm sure some of those final offseason scrims had something to do with that stadium change here as we wait the first pitch from Pedro Martinez.
Yep, Pedro Martinez looking pretty good. Definitely better stats than anyone Corruptionz had on his staff last season. Kind of a bare bones starting rotation. He favored, I believe, the 5-bar pen. He's going to get the first out here of the game. AAA is underway as Krill lines out to the second baseman.
Yeah, wasting no time there on the third pitch. Krill also has a very good feel for the strike zone, calling back to what we were talking about in pregame with Corruptionz. So both these guys are going to see a lot of pitches.
Yeah, both these guys very tough to get, to swing out of the zone. That's a hallmark in both leagues of the top players. That's something they all share in common, is they just really don't chase a whole lot out of the zone. Krill chases that when he was in the zone, so he lines it up the middle to strong legs. First base runner of the game belongs to Team USA.
Yeah, nice hit there by Krill. And like you're saying, if you just possess the ability to wait for your pitch, see those strikes, you're able to just get a lot more baseballs to drive, get a lot more strong hits with runners in scoring position and stuff like that. You don't need to go for every strike in the zone. You really want to just wait for your pitch.
No.
That one a bit too low. Looked to dot the corner, couldn't do it. Now a big four-seamer is in there. Babe Ruth with the whiffer trait. Does he chase? He does. This could be 2. And Burn to second. Ophone to first. They do get the double play on Babe Ruth. And that will end the inning. Team USA did get the 1 hit, but that's all. And he faces the minimum, does Pedro Martinez. And now Sandy Koufax, the ace of this squad, will pitch to Mr. Hagrid.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see that strike zone vision of Corruptionz taking that first strike.
Rips that one up the middle. That perfect contact swing earns him the single. We'll see. I'm not entirely certain if Corruptionz is someone who favors sending runners or not. We'll see how that plays out. Savvy Sweets, the catcher. You can see Sandy Koufax tabbed here for Game 1 of the season for Team USA. Not a whole lot of velo. It looks to me like about 60-ish, but a ton of junk. And now the accuracy going to be way down there. Corruptionz does not miss that one. He hits it hard to right. Should be catchable. It is by Babe Ruth. Gets it back in. That's the first out.
Yeah, Corruptionz flicking at that one just, I guess, a little bit late. Looks like a pretty good swing he put on it, but no dice. He's got some good speed at first, so look to him again to try and work that count and find a good strike to hit, especially with a hitter like Lil Strong Legs here.
Yes, the captain of the Prowlers, if memory serves. It's that one a bit late. I'll be curious to see if Corruptionz is fooled. He's not fooled on that one. That's driven to left center field. Will it clear the fence? It will. The Prowlers take a 2-0 lead in this game that is sure to be a slugfest.
Yeah, absolutely. That's an electrifying way to start off the season here in the first inning. A big home run from the team captain, Lil Strong Legs.
Corruptionz not afraid to be a contact-only hitter, even with I believe it's the 4-bar power that he possesses. That one is off the glove of A-Rod there at shortstop. And another base hit, another hard struck ball.
Yeah, Krill's going to have to dig deep here and find a way to work some outs. Corruptionz is really going to be looking for pitches to hit. He's not going to go for any of those soft contact balls that are nipping the edge of the zone.
Some decent speed on first there. Now a 2-strike count. Sandy Koufax delivers. That's a good pitch. It jams him up and in. Should be 2. Joe Morgan to A-Rod on to first. Luke Gehrig completes the double play there. And that is exactly what Krill wanted. He does surrender the 2 runs on the bomb to left center field, but he limits the damage there. With a hitter like Corruptionz, you're not gonna hold him too low. So you just got to kind of stay in the game.
Yeah, great job there of getting out of the jam. That was a pitch, like you said, he really needed to throw. He wanted to throw there, and he got corruptionz to put the contact he wanted on it. You're only going to, be able to do that so many times in a game, so you just want to be able to make your pitch every single time.
That one ripped by Krill, but right at saxophone. That'll bring up Lou Gehrig with no base runners aboard. Pedro looking to keep dealing here. He has been given the lead early.
Looks like he's put on a few since his retirement as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe a bit true to life there. This 3-0 fastball will catch zone. And now a 3-1 change. Krill contact swinging on. It is over the head of the third baseman. Captain Krill looking to answer here. The tying run will bat.
Krill also a big user of that contact swing. I'm unaware of which he used there, but either way, he hit the ball hard and just not able to react. There was corruptionz at third base. He had an opportunity, I think, to make the jumping catch, but really at the hot corner, you have to be quick.
Yeah, just hit a bit too hard for the reaction to be made. Krill not charging any power swings here. He will do it on occasion. Probably about a 60-40 guy. Contact power. The 3-1 changeup will catch zone. Krill doesn't miss it. The game is tied. That's smashed.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, does not miss it. The changeup fat in the middle of the zone, puts a great swing on it. 400 feet on the nose from Mike Schmidt, the third baseman.
All right. Mike Schmidt ties the game. Folks, this is what was promised. A slugfest here between perhaps the two best teams in the AAA. At least the league office saw it that way.
Absolutely.
Pretty hard to argue with.
They're trading punches early here. That big home run from the captain, Little Strong Legs, was very impressive for the Prowlers. And then Michael Jack just getting his own. It's awesome to see.
And then that one will be another hit. So Team USA looking to, not settle for a tie here. They want to keep pouring it on. corruptionz every bit as dangerous here. That curveball never going to fool Krill with his new abilities. Joe Morgan, the second baseman, slaps it to the other side of the field. Breezy makes an excellent play there to get the out.
Yeah, corruptionz too, really knowing how long that play was going to take him to make, goes right for first base, makes an awesome throw. 92 power. It looked like it had to be a good throw.
Yeah, it was a good throw. He made it. Now Koufax trying to flip that one over the head of saxophone, but it's played very well there. So we'll be the out. Both teams trading 2-run half innings there. Kenzie Docile, the 6-hole hitter, will bat.
Yeah, very, very stout-looking stats on Docile, the right fielder.
Oh, excellent changeup there. Just catches a pixel there. And then the 0-2 dribbled to A-Rod. Makes the play. That is a big leadoff batter retired there for Krill. Now Easy Breezy, who just made that play, lines it up the middle. Will it be caught? It will. That's unfortunate for corruptionz. But it's kind of almost the game plan. If you're Captain Krill, he's going to hit it. The question is, can you be where he hits it?
Yeah, exactly. You want to try to be able to work the zone in such a way that you're forcing contact, hopefully to your fielders or in the ranges where they're able to get to them and make plays. We saw on that first batter the ability to stretch the zone there for Krill, and he gets a strikeout here. So really good 1-2-3 inning there from Krill. Well pitched, in my opinion.
Yeah, good shutdown inning there from Krill. And now he's back to the top of his order in a tied game. Willie Mays, the center fielder, rather. Be a bit weird if he was the catcher. That one's lined up the middle. Strong Legs plays it on a hop, gets it in. A leadoff batter with a lot of speed on it first.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've got another great hitter, so you don't want to make a mistake pitch here because something, in the zone goes a long way, whether it be into the seats or into the gap. And a ton of speed at first should score a run either way.
5 hits surrendered so far by Pedro. Pedro to A-Rod. I'd like to see what the career batter v pitcher splits were there. That's another 3-1 changeup. Oh, that had shades of the home run earlier. Now a full count fastball. Krill rips it through the hole on the right side. The first two have reached here in the top of the third.
Yeah, things are looking dangerous now. You don't want to mess around with no outs and a hitter of Krill's ability. So he's going to have to go after Babe Ruth in a way that forces some contact, finds an out. A ground ball would be ideal.
Yeah, absolutely. Babe Ruth already grounding into one double play in this game. Corruption's looking for another. He went with the high fastball. I'm going to try and fool him with the curve. Krill doesn't bite. 44 pitches already for Pedro. And that is a walk. Disastrous potentially. The bases are loaded. Nobody out. Look at the stats on Barry Bonds with the RBI man.
Yeah, this hitter is extremely, extremely dangerous. You can see Corruptionz there contemplating pitching him very carefully.
Massive opportunity here for Krill, but he stays patient. Does not want to blow this chance.
That was some good heat there, 98 up in the zone.
Krill just continues to spit on these borderline pitches, and now Corruptionz going to throw it a bit too low. And he checks the swing, and it's a bases-loaded walk. Team USA takes the lead.
Wow, shades of, the real Barry there, getting the walk with the bases loaded, and using that impeccable eye. Now Krill's still in a really good situation. Corruptionz has to find a way to pitch to him here, work some contact. Somehow he's not finding the zone. Pedro's tense. That one's hit hard. Haggard should make the play. Good snatch. He's going to throw it to second. Runner will score from third, actually. Tags up.
Yeah, opts to surrender the run there. I think that, to me, I think that makes sense. I don't think he would have had a play at home quite. In any case, 2 on. Double play still in order. Mike Schmidt, who hit that 2-run homer. Now batting with a 2-run lead. Corruptionz, like you said, needs to find some zone. Just misses. Working fast here.
Good pitch.
Was a good pitch, but Krill spoiled it, and now a full count curve. We'll see if Krill bites.
Wow.
Oh, he catches that low and away corner. Best pitch of the game so far.
Absolutely. I can't believe that one caught some zone. A little bit of a gamble there on the power pitch. The curveball just nips it there. So, big break there for the Prowlers.
Follows that up with a great fastball on the black. He will try the curve again, and it hits it. So now an 0-2 pitch coming. Could be a chance to get out of it. Krill doesn't bite. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Good changeup. He just fouls it. Now the 1-2. Is it over the head? Oh, it is off the glove of Frostic. Krill will send the runner around third. The throw is not going to be in time. It is 5-2. That's a heartbreaker there for the Prowlers.
Yeah, seriously, that is just awful, awful timing for a drop to happen, especially with a runner with decent speed who's able to get around 2 bags and score. So Krill's got another opportunity here with his 8-hole hitter. Try and work a count, keep this going.
And he will get out of it. He induces the liner, so a 3-run inning for Krill. The burden will fall onto Corruptionz now to try and answer back. He had the 2-run lead early, now trails by 3. Pedro Martinez swinging first pitch, got one to hit, but it will go right to Mike Schmidt. Just not nearly enough stats to generate anything hard there, and it's the first out. And then another rip over to Morgan. Quickly 2 down. Not what you want if you're Corruptionz. You feel like, it's so hard to get Captain Krill out. And then, you can't get him out. You start scoring, and you got to score your own runs, but they're not coming.
Yeah, indeed. You definitely don't want to be giving away, quick counts. That one hit pretty well by Corruptionz, just underneath it. So another 1-2-3 inning. Big for Krill working through this game. He's going to try and keep padding that lead.
And maybe a bit of a reprieve here as Sandy Koufax, the pitcher, will bat. The Corruptionz still showing respect. Good pitch there. This one will find the corner, and Sandy Koufax helps himself out there. A hit up the middle. Krill, another leadoff base runner. Willie Mays, contact versus righties. The stats really starting to get nerfed there for Pedro. That one, Frostic has that one, and he makes the tag. Almost for a second there, thought Koufax could dive under it. He does not. That is just what Corruptionz needed.
Yeah, it's a big double play. Just a little bit fortunate there with the placement of it, but either way, 2 outs is 2 outs. Would have been a lot more dangerous having that runner on. And, but great play by Haggard in left field to hold the runner to a single.
That's fantastic play there to cut it off before it gets to the wall. Prevents the extra base hit. And now a runner with less than half speed, I believe, is now on first instead of second. But still, Babe Ruth at the plate. Drew a walk in his last at-bat. Krill pops this one up. This should get Corruptionz out of the inning. Strong legs, makes the catch. And Corruptionz can breathe a little bit. But it's time for him to get to work. Strong legs. Last at bat had the big home run. Prowlers have been quiet ever since.
Yeah, it has definitely been a bit of a work from behind approach right now from the Prowlers the past couple innings. He's got to find a way to work that strike zone. It looks like he's doing it now, just fouling one away there. So it counts even. But it's hard when you're behind, you know, as he whiffs at one there as well for out number one.
Yeah,
it's
that's
hard
a
when
good
you're
fastball in the sequence.
I was just going to say, it's hard when you're behind that to just stop swinging at a lot of pitches. As you can see here, corruptionz is getting pretty impatient.
Yeah, maybe pressing a bit. He's down to his final out in this inning. Sandy Koufax now locked in after it looked like he was getting shelled early. Young Frostic rips that one, but it is going to hang up before it gets to the track. Krill camps under it. Willie Mays with the catch. A 1-2-3 inning, and that's 3 scoreless frames pitched by Captain Krill. Just what he needed here against an excellent hitter.
Yeah, you can see the disparity in the amount of hits allowed from both teams so far. 9 for Team USA as opposed to the 3 for the Prowlers.
Yeah, not something I would entirely expect to hold true. corruptionz, makes a nice play there. Pedro Martinez sporting the league minimum 30 velo, but even less than that because he was tense. Still makes that nice catch there. That's big. Now Lou Gehrig spits on a changeup. Four-seamer. Maybe not as effective now with the diminished velocity. Finds himself way behind here. Just a lot of respect from corruptionz towards Krill. This is not something you would have seen in the beginning of last season.
No, indeed you wouldn't have. Everyone would have been going right after him, but his strike zone vision has improved so well. As you can see right there, getting a great piece of hitting.
And Pedro Martinez lucky there that he did not get his head taken off. And again, as that is ripped up the middle, back-to-back singles here. Strong legs gets it in. Team USA looking to extend the lead.
Krill's got the timing down on these pitches. The velo really diminished on Pedro. All the stats really, the accuracy especially, is now all over the place.
He's leaving them in. Last season this would not have occurred as corruptionz ran the 5-bar bullpen. That one ripped, but Dossal should have the play. See if the runner tries to tag. They are. That's going into second. They're going to try and get him in a rundown, and they do. Who will corruptionz get out? It's the trail runner, and that's a big base running mistake there from Captain Krill.
Yeah, especially because, you know, corruptionz is just as dangerous as he is at the plate. It's just a matter of time now, maybe, until corruptionz gets going. So you don't want to give away base runners or give away opportunities when you have runners on base.
That one ripped out to Babe Ruth. No potential for a 9-3 putout as the base runner had a lot of speed, or the hitter had a lot of speed. And now she's a base runner on at first for easy breezy. And if you're corruptionz, you're looking to get back into it. A leadoff single is just what you needed. That one's bobbled by Koufax. He's still going to try and get the out at second, and he does. Good heads-up play from Krill to realize he had time.
Yeah, and lucky there. He had enough speed on that runner to get to first base. Anybody a little bit slower might not make it there. Another good piece of hitting there. It's going to keep the inning going there with one out. He's got 2 guys on.
Yep, here come the Prowlers. They've got the tying run at the plate, but it is Pedro, so corruptionz will change. Looking at his bench. Thinking about Matilda Padilla, and that's exactly who it's going to be. The lefty in to face Koufax. Not the best stats, but certainly better than the pitcher. Takes a good fastball low and in. Sandy Koufax is 1-1. Is another good fastball, this time high. We will see a 2-2 pitch. It's a fastball. corruptionz flips it the other way. That will fall into left field. He's not going to send the runner to test Barry Bonds. Likely the smart play. But he has the bases loaded.
Yeah, look at the hitter he's got at the plate with the bases juiced here. A very dangerous situation for corruptionz now. We saw a bases loaded situation from Krill where he had some success. And now corruptionz going to keep things going. He rips it up the middle. Should be enough
rips
for
it up the middle.
1 run.
Score. Oh, yeah, I thought they were going to send him. And he does a good job not only of going back to third, but sending the other runner back to second instead of getting in a pickle. It's 5-3 now. You got to feel like corruptionz is just, he's feeling it. He's looking for one big a gapper here to maybe tie the game. Takes a second. 52 pitches for Koufax. That one's popped up, but could be deep enough to score the 4th run of the game for the Prowlers. Caught by Mays. He calls off Barry Bonds at the last second. Throw will not be in time. It's a 1-run ball game.
Yeah, looked like things got a little bit hairy there between the left fielder and the center fielder. That ball just getting caught at the last second. Corruption's over with 2 outs. He could still get creative. Couple runners on. He's only 1 run down now.
Little strong legs. Best hitter in this lineup. Rips it, but it right at Joe Morgan. That will end the rally. But not before the Prowlers scored twice. To get back in the game, they're into their pen now. Corruption's going to go to one of his weaker relievers here. Maybe just looking for an inning or a few outs here and there. Screwball's well. Does not have a screwball.
Nope, that's high.
Yeah, interesting there. Either way, I think he's going for a bit of a change in velo, maybe. Something to switch Krill up.
Yeah, potentially there. And Joe Morgan going to see a couple power fastballs here. And now a 2-2 count. Now the 2-2 is a fastball just above the zone, but Krill, true to form, does not swing. This one will catch zone. It's a 90 score on the pitch. Krill rips it. Saxophone has it on his glove side, makes the throw. The leadoff batter is retired.
Yeah, good start there for Screwball as well. Looks like we're going to see Koufax get pulled here, or at least contemplating it as Krill.
I would think that's probably the move here. With 1 out, he will go to Pete Rose. Lots of contact there. Looking to get on base. Swings on the slider. It is right to Ann Byrne. The pinch hitter only sees the 1 pitch and is retired. Corruption's looking for a 1-2-3 inning. But Willie Mays at the plate.
Say, hey kid, gonna look for a strike for sure.
Yep, the 2-0 will be a strike. Corruption's rips it, but it is right at Lil Strong Leg, so it is a 1-2-3 shutdown inning for the Prowlers. Just what they needed. But they also need more runs. They still trail.
Yeah, we're getting into the middle portion of the ball game, so there's time, but there's not a ton of time. It's only a 1-run deficit right now, so any ability to put together a small rally or just a run or two would be huge.
Saxophone, Dennis Eckersley, the matchup now. First man out of the pen for Team USA induces the soft liner to A-Rod for the first out, and now young Frostick 0 for 2 on the day steps. Up, can you make it 1 for 3? Joe Morgan with a nice diving play. Not a lot of speed on Frostick. Robs him of his first hit of the season.
Yeah, tough break there. Really good play.
Yeah, excellent play from Joe Morgan, the late Joe Morgan. Rips that one. Can Morgan make another play? No, he does not make the diving attempt. That's the second hit of the ball game for Kenzie Dawsaw. Now Easy Breezy, the third baseman, 0 for 2. Rips that one. It's going to be back-to-back singles, and now good speed in scoring position. With 2 outs, can Corruptionz find one more clutch hit here to tie the game? Good pitch from Eckersley. That one through the hole on the left side. Will Corruptionz test the arm of Barry Bonds? No, he will not. Bases loaded.
The singles just keep coming for this ball club right now, and it looks like he's going to pull the reliever now. Maybe a great decision in hindsight to go with the weaker reliever, get a good inning out of him, keep things where they are, and now he's got a great opportunity with 2 outs here to either tie it or find a lead.
Yeah, absolutely, a good call there. For it to pay off, he needs a hit here. Staying patient. Krill looking for some good pitches here. That one's ripped right at Morgan. He bobbles it. It is past him into right field. 2 are going to score. The Prowlers take the lead. We were just singing the praises of the second baseman Morgan. Maybe not anymore.
And mojo down indeed. Wow, what a break for Corruptionz here. He's got the lead back after Team USA has had it for a majority of this game, and now into the gap. That should clear the bases. Krill absolutely feels the sting now.
Mr. Hagrid puts his team up by 3 now. That pitch was absolutely piped down the middle. Maybe some frustration from Captain Krill after the error. A couple unearned runs there. And that one, he's looking to add on. He is going to. This is a 9-5 ball game as Barry Bonds gets it back in. Corruptionz feeling it now.
Yeah, nice little RBI single. He's got a 4-run lead. All of a sudden, really, it's happened so quickly now for corruptionz. Krill really needs to get a handle on this because you can bet on him to find a way to score with the remaining at-bats that he has, but he really needs to put a lid on corruptionz.
Yeah, and now in hindsight, really paying off was that move, as that one is going to be another single. Really paying off was the move to put in his weaker reliever to get those 3 outs, those 3, you know, without allowing the run, and then he gets lifted for the pinch hitter who delivers. And all of a sudden, Prowlers lead, and they have their 2 best weapons remaining.
Yeah, it's not often you're going to see, you know, a team in especially in a matchup against 1v2s. That one's crushed. I don't know if that's got the
Barry
juice.
Bonds get to it. He dives. It is over his head off the wall. 2 more are going to score. corruptionz running into third with a triple. Oh, no. He turns back. I thought he had it for sure. Anyways, it's 11-5. What a rip there.
Yeah, either way, corruptionz has been playing a lot of safe baseball, not taking the risks, and it's paying off because he's betting on himself to be able to find the contact, find the hits, to keep things going, and that one's going to find some grass. That should be another double. Bonds diving. corruptionz again, not going to risk it, going to hold the runner at first base, and the lead is at 7 runs.
This is a nightmare inning for Captain Krill. Now Kenzie Dawsall, who batted earlier in the inning, facing Billy Wagner. Dennis Eckersley, I believe, only getting 1 or 2 outs there. That one's crushed left field. This is going to go foul, however. Almost making the diving catch was Barry.
What an inning here from the Prowlers.
What an inning indeed, and it is still going. However, K-Man activates. Will it fool corruptionz? It is up the middle. A-Rod should have the play. He does. And it is over. The nightmare inning ends, but not before. corruptionz scores. Quick math here. I can't do it. 8 runs. There it is.
8 runs.
What an inning.
Yeah, indeed, and it's really rough there. You saw from Krill everything really falling apart on Joe Morgan, making the error at second base, but you can't let things get away from you. He followed it up with a few pitches that looked like mistakes, but he's going to get on base here. That one's shot into the gap.
Oh.
Good cutoff by Dawsall. Should hold the runner first.
Yeah, second time in this game a corner outfielder of the Prowlers has made that great cutoff play. Yeah, if you're Captain Krill, you just had a terrible inning, right? But you need to trust yourself and your ability, your hitting ability, to get back in this game. This slider could go anywhere. This is looped right field. Dawsall, it will land in front of her. Krill goes first to third with his lead runner, trail runner. The batter goes to first. A single. Here comes Team USA.
Yeah, he's got Bonds with the RBI man now, waiting for his pitch. He's got to find a response. He's got plenty of time. If you're playing against Krill, or he's got the ability to put up an inning just like corruptionz did.
Good speed on the bases. The 2-1 is in there. Dirty McDowell looking to put up a decent inning here on the mound. Gets Krill to swing at that. Could this be 2? Saxophone to second. They're not going to get Barry Bonds at first, so it is an RBI. Good job from Krill to at least get 1 here. But still only 1 out. Runner at first. Lou Gehrig has not been retired today.
Yeah, very dangerous portion of the order. That one's
Lou Gehrig crushed. Strong legs on the run. He's not going to make the catch. It is off the base of the wall in left center field. This game will be 12-7 Prowlers.
Yeah, Krill did not miss that one at all. And with 1 out, he's got a runner on second base here. He could really keep things going with Mike Schmidt, who's 2 for 3.
Mike Schmidt. Gonna see back-to-back 2-seamers here. This is right over the heart of the plate.
My.
Schmidt crushes his second home run of the game. 12-9.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. Here comes Captain Krill. Here come Team USA, like you said. It's only a 3-run deficit now. Both these players really betting on themselves as hitters. Things falling apart, though, for them on the mound a tad, you would say.
Yeah, still, though, a lead for corruptionz. If he can bear down, he can still make out with this in the 7th here. But Krill giving him no quarter. Is it back-to-back? Strong legs leaps. It's off the top of the wall. It'll be a double. Team USA looking to make this an even better inning.
Yeah, this is very, very dangerous from Krill. He's really this is an amazing response from him after the inning where you just gave up 8 runs.
Amazing response indeed. Joe Morgan tense after the error, looking to make up for it potentially. 2-1 is a slider. It's piped. Hagrid on the run. He makes the catch. Runner will return to second. A big out there for the Prowlers. Now the pitcher spot.
Yeah, and
I was going to say, you got to leave him in because he only has 2 left.
doesn't
It's
matter.
going to pay off. It's over the head. It's the 10th run of the game for TVUSA. What a clutch hit there from Billy Wagner, of all people.
I can't believe that. Wow, he just went right after 2. First pitch, swinging, puts a little contact on it, and shoots it over the third baseman's head. That's really all you got to do. Any kind of wood is good wood.
Terrible inning here for Dirty McDowell. 2 outs recorded, but not before he's surrendered 5 runs.
Nope, that's high.
Still work to be done. He is rattled. Change up, low in the zone. It's up the middle. Another hit. The tying run is on first.
This is very, very dangerous.
Yeah, the locked-in form of Alex Rodriguez to the plate. 4 for 4. He rips it down the right field line. Dossal in the corner. Makes the catch. Oh, I thought for a second Team USA was going to take the lead.
I know, I thought that really that had the juice, but it hung up there just enough for Dossal to be able to get under it. Good job by Corruptionz to range over there. That's a really long run, and sometimes people might give up or go for the dive. He just ran it out and got his fielder there. Made the catch.
Now easy breezy. In to face Billy Wagner. Corruptionz looking to get something back. He rips it. I don't think Krill took the right route. That is going to drop. The diving attempt by Mays is futile. It's going to be a lead-off triple. Wow.
Yeah, the action just keeps on coming. This is an absolute slugfest from both these hitters, and I think they're both majority using contact swing. So if you're the lover of the contact swing, user of the contact swing, these are the guys you want to be watching right now. Look at this display.
Nope, inside.
No doubt. And now Crash and Burn with the pitcher spot on deck. This could be a sac fly. We'll see if Corruptionz tests. He's been a bit conservative with his base runners. No, this time he will test, and he will score. Barry Bonds, the throw not even close. Prowler's lead goes back to 3.
He's going to let McDowell hit as well. Both these guys opting not to really burn through their pens. They know they might need every pitcher,
Nope, that's high.
and that's available to them.
Oh, looks like he's thinking better of it.
Now ahead in the count. Ahead in the count is going to force Krill's hand. Interesting move.
Will it pay off here? It is ripped. Barry Bonds back to the track.
You're out.
He catches it at the track. Almost burned him, like you said.
Yeah, that was the move from Corruptionz there. A little bit of chess.
You're out.
And then Mr. Haggard locked in, but swings to the first pitch. Soft liner, so it ends up a good job from Krill to only surrender the 1. The lead is now 3. Babe Ruth rips it through the hole. Leadoff runner is aboard. This game, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's just getting, just more and more hits are piling on top of each other. 23 runs scored already in this one. I don't think they're done yet. Both these guys have had some trouble finding, edges of the zone. A lot of the power pitching going on as you see another hit given up. Maybe, a move to accuracy pitching from either of them to find their spot a little bit better would benefit, but they're just going to run it out. It's a sprint.
Yeah, Lou Gehrig now locked in. He represents the tying run. Krill looking for that big shot, but he will face the K-man trait. Corruptionz. It's gonna go with the change. He does get Krill to bite, but he fouls it. Now a high fastball. Krill maybe not ready for it. He looked like he waved his bat. It's gonna be an infield fly. Fooled him there.
Yeah, tough break. Corruptionz really needs to try and work a ground ball. Got a fortunate bit of luck there, getting Krill waving at that one, like you said.
Mike Schmidt, 2 home runs already. A third one would tie the game. In the top of the 8th, Mix Specialist, the K-man, and the walk prone. Krill goes fishing, and now a 2-2 pitch.
You do not want to miss with that screwball.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it gets them 102 miles an hour. A rare strikeout for either of these guys. They've been so good at the plate. And now 1 out away is Corruptionz from a scoreless inning. He does miss with the screwball. It catches a bit of zone. Krill unable to handle it.
Really
Speed
living
on
on
the
the edge
base.
of his seat.
Absolutely, as are all of us. right
Yeah,
now.
indeed.
Johnny Bench, who swings through that cutter that may not have been in the best place. Now a wild screwball is outside. We'll see if the runners go here. Full count, 2 outs.
Yeah, who knew where that pitch was going? That had some real bend on it.
That pitch missed its target. It did not matter. Corruptionz strikes out Krill, and it is a scoreless frame.
Yeah, all you needed was the pure heat there. Got it right past him. Perhaps Krill just not ready for it. Hasn't seen a heater like that in a while. So big break for Corruptionz, keeping this at 3 runs.
Now he goes back to work against Billy Wagner.
Bull high.
Savvy Sweets. Ahead in the count is Wagner, the K-Man.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. Another swinging strikeout. We were just saying, you know, we hadn't seen too many. There's another.
And both these guys have opted now to bring in their high velo relievers at this portion of the ball game, so maybe that's contributing a bit to it. Big liner there for out number 2, so a couple quick outs for Krill.
That's down.
And that's exactly what he needs, because he is down to his final 3 outs as a batter. Wants to keep this lead right where it is, or the deficit right where it is if you're Krill. And that looks like that's what's going to happen as Joe Morgan ranges out, makes the catch. We go to the top of the 9th. Team USA, 8-9-1. Joe Morgan, Billy Wagner will almost definitely be lifted for a pinch hitter. And Willie Mays. Looks like Joe Morgan will stay in to try and be the leadoff runner. Good pitch from Specialist.
And Krill betting on the tense Morgan, who's 0 for 4.
And we'll see if the bet pays off. Does not chase. Good take. See if he bites on the 2-1 change. He does. It's up the middle. Can he still beat it out? He will. Anburn does a good job of stopping it, but just way too late. No one is going to get thrown out on that play.
Yeah, just a bit of a tough position for that ground ball. Corruptionz kind of got what he wanted out of it. He got the soft contact grounder, but Krill with the good timing on it. Puts it in a good
Ted
spot.
Williams.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that got dangerous quick.
Yeah, the Corruptionz thinking it bounced. It didn't. It wouldn't have mattered. Krill got back very quickly. Willie Mays. Hits that changeup hard. Dawsall back to the track. Should have a play. She does. No, she drops it. She absolutely drops it. Dawsall drops it. That will bring the tying run to the plate. Dwayne, I can't believe that.
I can't believe she dropped it either. Now, you know, the drops have gone in favor of Krill. Let's see if he's able to capitalize. We saw the huge inning kicked off by the Prowlers.
Through the right hole. Dawsall gets it back in. It's not going to be in time. Krill will score a run. Oh no, that's going to bring up Babe Ruth. Down 2 on. What a disaster there out in right field.
That's low.
That fastball ripped up the middle. It's a 1-run game.
Oh,
Corruptionz praying that he can find a double play ball and secure this win.
you can really feel the weight of this situation here. You've got Bonds, the RBI man. Specialist is tense. Not going to the pen.
This changeup hit hard. And diving stop by Breezy. The second. The first. It's in the third. The game is tied. No. I'm sorry. The runner that scored. It's still okay. The game's still alive. But wow, that was almost the craziest double play I ever saw.
Oh my God. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. Krill looking for the strike. He hits it to center.
Oh, Corruptionz wins the game. Oh, that was my heart, Dwayne. I can't believe that last inning.
I can't believe it either. I mean, wow. Opening day. I heard you and Fleurbell talking before about how Game 1 of the last series was possibly game of the season. I don't know where you want to rank this one in that very early list, but 13-12, the Prowlers walk away from this one. Just absolutely amazing game.
Unbelievable. It ended in a 1-run game. That had shades of Light Snack versus Ashnod semifinals. Maybe with some less home runs, but wow, my heart is pounding. That was an incredible show. Corruptionz walks away the winner barely. His right fielder almost screwing him there. Wow, what a game! I can't wait to see what we get next.
Yeah, seriously, we've got another one on the slate here for you from this pair. It's going to be absolutely as electrifying as the first, I'm sure. They just could not stop scoring runs in this one. 25 total. And a 1-run ball game it ends up being. It was as close as can be. Both these teams able to put up so many runs. Very impressive.
Very impressive indeed. We will have them queue up as soon as they can get back to the menu, get re-queued. We'll have game 2 for you. Incredible game there. Lots of great moments.
Yeah, and the Prowlers just hanging on. That's huge there for corruptions going up against, you know, the power rankings #1 as the #2 on opening day, taking the first game as the victory. That's a huge statement.
Yeah, huge statement there from corruptionz. He, you know, he felt maybe that he was slighted a bit. He felt he should have been ranked #1 ahead of Krill. But I mean, 2 and 1, 1 and 2, whatever you want to, however you want to split it. These guys are dead even with each other. They put on an excellent show there, and game 2 is starting up here. As we switch over, get you that.
And we're going into Lafayette corner.
Yeah, Lafayette, very different from the stadium we just saw. Much smaller. This is the home of Team USA. So corruptionz first to bat, and you would think with the big contact approach, we already saw contact homers in the first game, but we could certainly see more now with the smaller fences.
Yeah, short fences here, and they're not very tall as well. So Lafayette's got a lot of areas where you can kind of sneak one over, but if you hit it to dead center or, you know, left center, you can kind of get caught by that batter's eye, by that big wall over there in left. We're getting right to it though. First 3 pitches, 2-1 count to Haggard.
Yeah, and getting us started is A-Rod. What a stop. Good defense there to start us off from Krill. Now Walter Johnson is the starter for Team USA following Sandy Koufax.
Ball inside.
Savvy Sweets had 2 RBIs in that slugfest we just concluded. If you're just joining us, these 2 titans of the AAA League giving us a show for the ages in Game 1. And now in Game 2, we are 2 outs in. Those strong legs to bat.
Yeah, corruptionz really not wasting too much time. He's swinging at some good pitches, not getting any breaks though. That one just missed too. That one's piped. Another one piped. It's hit the left center field. That's hit well. Yeah, Krill's not going to get it.
Doesn't quite clear the fence. Yeah, it is off that left center field wall. Mays plays it on the hop. So we'll hold him to 2. Like you said, yeah, that pitch right down the middle.
Yeah, Krill maybe not able to find his spot. I know he's probably not throwing it intentionally down there, but you really can't miss down the middle to corruptionz. He's able to get to the ball very quickly, and he's going to find gaps if you give him strikes like that.
Ball high.
Now even count on saxophone. Rips it. Can A-Rod make the play? He will. That was a dangerous looking liner there from corruptionz. But the inning goes scoreless. Willie Mays. Junkin Trunk, returning from Season 8, the Season 8 Prowlers. The screwball carrier for this rotation. Each team is allowed 1 screwball in their rotation and 1 in the bullpen.
Outside.
Not a whole lot of velo to speak of on this pitcher compared to the other pitchers Krill has been showing. So we'll see if that fools Krill or not. There's 3-1 fastball in there.
You can see Krill being very selective. 5 pitches to the leadoff hitter, works the full count, and then gets to the hit. So that what more can you really ask for out of a leadoff hitter than to get on base with a good AB like that?
Pretty much a perfect leadoff at bat there from Willie Mays. Does his job, setting the table for A-Rod with the early season. It's one of the best things about early season baseball is the batting averages. He's got an .833 sported right now. almost just went yard low key there. Now he's going to see a changeup low. Another changeup caught. Oh, not caught. Okay, they still have the chance. Brilliant play by corruptionz to get the out there. Wow, a lot of people would have fired to second.
Wow, yeah, that was absolutely heads up baseball, dude. He just stepped right on first and Tuckley got done deal. That was lightning fast double play. Wow.
Tagged the runner that needed to go and then stepped on the bag to retire the batter. But like I said, I think a lot of people, myself included, the instinct would be to just fire it straight to second.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking he could get 2 there, and he just went right for it.
It's not something you see a whole lot. Anyway, a 2-out knock there. And so Barry Bonds. We'll see if Krill maybe moves the runner to try and activate RBI man. Maybe not necessary considering the stats are already pretty great.
No.
The 1-1 is a curve that Krill does not bite on. Now a slider. Will catch some zone. Takes it. The 2-2. Curveball just misses. Will we go to the heater now? Yes, he will. 3-2. Down the line. Stopped by Breezy. Can he make the throw in time? No. Just safe is Barry Bonds.
Yeah,
Good play,
can't really make the throw more perfect than that. Really great play just to stop it from being any worse than an infield single. Krill able to extend the inning though with another ace at bat.
And will he? It is past Hagrid. Mr. Hagrid to left field. He miscalculated the dive. That is going to score 2 runs. Oh, that's going to hurt for Corruptionz.
Yeah, it's always rough when you miss one like that going past you on the dive. Gives up a big double there to Krill. 2 big runs that could very much come into play later in this ball game. We'll see how things end up playing out. This inning here, though, not over. As well as another dive is botched by Krill.
Another dive is going to allow another run to score. Potentially if she plays it on a hop, Krill doesn't even send the runner. But that's not what happens here. Krill, 3 runs, all with 2 outs. Remember, there was the double play. And caught this time by Frostic. He doesn't drop it. So that will finish the first. 3-0, Team USA.
Yeah, that bottom of the first was not short of interesting plays and interesting baseball.
So now Frostic. That one laced over to Schmidt. Makes the play. Leadoff batter retired now for Dossal, who has reached base in half of her attempts. Make it more than half, as that one is ripped down the line. Diving attempt this time not cut off, so Dossal should cruise into second. She'll slide for good measure. A 1-out double.
Yeah, it's a big way to start this off now. You're behind early if you're Corruptionz, so just get some runners on, try and find a way to move them over, move them in. The contact approach was really working towards the middle half of that last game, so maybe if he works this velo down, good rip into the gap there. That's going to get over the glove of Morgan.
Prowlers are on the board. That one ripped, like you said, a bit of an inside-out approach. Back-to-back doubles. Prowlers making a 2-run deficit.
You can see Corruptionz.
Yeah.
He's just being very patient. He's seeing a lot of those pitches just right down the middle. He's able to just get around on very quickly.
That one gets away from the catcher. Corruptionz going to easily cruise into third with that runner. And now 90 feet away stands Prowler's potential second run. That one's popped up. That is not going to be deep enough, I wouldn't think. Babe Ruth makes the throw. Yeah, no, not even a run attempt there. Bench makes the play, so no hindsight pain there for Corruptionz.
Yeah, he's not one to really take that risk as we saw in the last game. He's not going to go for the shenanigans.
Ripped by the pitcher. Yeah, right at Morgan, though. Makes that play. So Corruptionz will have to settle for the 1 run. Deficit now at 2.
Yeah, and last game was very back and forth, so you can be comfortable right now this early on with a 2-run deficit. You just have to be able to keep Krill from getting things started too badly.
And that's exactly what he'll do on the first batter. Prevents him from reaching base. So now the base is empty for Walter Johnson, the starting pitcher. Still showing respect as Corruptionz. That one could potentially find a hole. No, caught by Anburn on the bounce. Makes the play. Good play there to keep the bases empty for the top of the order.
Yeah, a couple good plays, just good contact, being forced by Corruptionz, for him, just soft contact. He's pitching a lot more carefully, it looks like, than he was in the past game. Just those gaps in the outfield really to blame for this deficit he's facing.
This one crushed by Krill. Can it find that short porch? Nassau leaps it is into the first row. Team USA gets that one run back. Good
rip by Willie Mays, the dangerous leadoff hitter. Krill just waited for one there, deep in the zone, pushed it over that short right field fence. Like you said, brings that lead to 3.
So now A-Rod to bat, rips it, and Burn makes another fantastic play. Really showing out here, trying to prove himself the better second baseman of the two of these two teams. Obviously, we saw the error from Joe Morgan really affecting Game 1. Mr. Haggard swinging first pitch, and a rare misfire there for corruptionz is the first out.
Yeah, not one to give away an at-bat. And again, he swings. So 2 quick pitches. 2 swings. Uncharacteristic of corruptionz.
Yeah. Another swing there. That one out of the zone. This time he lays off. Corruptionz looking to make a comeback here.
Strike 3, you're out.
Not on that batter, however. Big strikeout there from Krill. But yeah, corruptionz looking to make a comeback and cement a sweep here over a rival to start the season. Krill looking to take the split and kind of prove himself here.
No, that's low.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to avoid the sweep at any cost, because that would go a long way
Right.
into the favor of corruptionz going forward in this season. As far as the odds makers go, I would say.
Yeah, and these two guys, two of the most skilled players in the AAA, so they will likely be towards the top of the standings. Is this one caught? Oh, this third baseman, he is so good. But both of these guys, they're going to be towards the top of the standings most likely in AAA this year. And if you didn't already know, AAA, everyone in the AAA makes the playoffs. That is unlike XBL. Krill, has he done it again? Strong legs to the wall. He leaps, gone into the bullpen. Team USA keeps it going.
Yeah, he's just taking advantage of those short walls, those short little porches in his home stadium. Nice choice by Krill. He knows his strength, so he's able to put another run on the board. 2 big solo shots for Team USA.
And now Lou Gehrig to the plate. Junk and Trunk still in there. 5 earned runs, but a couple of those a bit unfair because of the gross misplay out there by Mr. Hagrid in left. And now a 1-2 slider. Krill
No,
takes it.
outside.
A 2-2 slider.
That's outside.
Takes it. Wow, good eye there. And now he has to come with a strike. Does corruptionz. It will be a fastball. Krill doesn't miss it. What a great at bat.
Yeah, way to work the starter here. Just really putting some miles on the pitch count. She's got 44 pitches here in the 3rd inning. corruptionz has to try and get as much out of her as he can. Really good pitch there. He's just got to be able to keep finding the zone like that to get outs and keep this where it is.
Yeah, that one was a good fastball up and away. It induces out number 2. Dossal coming in a little bit to stare down the runner. corruptionz looking to get a little bit more mileage out of Junk and Trunk.
Ball low.
Not a whole lot of speed at first. Johnny Bench
Ball low.
takes that curve in the dirt. This fastball runs way wild, but it is right at Anburn. Makes the play. corruptionz maybe catching a break there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was one Krill might really want back. Just missing that wild pitch. Put a good swing on it, got some good contact, but perhaps the reticle placement just a hair off.
Strike. Ball low.
Now Saxophone looking to start a rally here.
Strike.
We're into the 4th inning. The whiffer trait does come into play here as corruptionz swings in the dirt. You don't see it a whole lot, and it's the first out.
Yeah, you really don't, but he's been impatient, as we've seen in the first game as well, when he's behind. He swings at the first pitch there and doesn't have enough speed to get to first base after it bounces off the pitcher's glove.
Now Kenzie Dossal, this one is not going to be an out. It will be into the gap. A double. I believe that's her 2nd of the game. So a runner in scoring position. Prowler's looking to cut into the lead a little bit.
He needs to find a way to manufacture and just work that pitch count of Krill as well. Walter Johnson's got a lot less mileage on his arm than corruptionz starter does at this time.
This one's going to find grass. It's looped into center field. The Prowlers get one of those runs back. Good hit there.
Yeah, seriously, that just had some air under it, so it gives the runner enough time to really get around. She had good speed either way, so nice baseball, keeping things moving.
Absolutely keeping things moving. Another single here back-to-back. 3 hits in a row. The Prowlers tying around to the plate, but it is Junk and Trunk. corruptionz going to leave her in.
Low.
Oh, he swings way out of the zone, but that actually trickles fair. And then Schmidt steps on 3rd. Wow. So that's the 3rd out.
Yeah, it looked like he stepped on third or got pretty close to it. It's tough to see on those force out tag plays on the bag how close you really have to get. But either way, picked it right up, got the out, and a big gapper here should start off the inning well for Krill. The leadoff double.
Here comes Team USA. Saxophone at shortstop, not leaping in time. Not sure if he could have made the catch anyway. This one is going to be a product. Oh, under the glove of Frosted. Corruptionz did not range far enough to his right before it looked like he maybe moved the stick back a little bit. Not entirely sure what happened there. Instead of an out, the pitcher reaches. This could be a disaster.
That's down.
Yeah, it's really not what you want. You know, lineup turnover with runners on base and no outs against a hitter of this caliber.
And the hitter of this caliber rips it right field. Oh, a diving catch by Dawsall. It will be a sac fly, but wow, that could have been a lot worse.
It really could have. Great play by Corruptionz there. We saw him misplay a couple dives in the first inning, but he does not miss that one. Really had to make the play.
Stopping that one in front of him is the sliding strong legs. You would, you know, every time he does that, he's thinking about the errant slide he had in the first inning. So now 2 on. The hits keep coming for Team USA. Babe Ruth looking to keep it going. He hits it hard. Strong legs. Retreats to the wall. Has the play. Throw is going to go into third. Krill retreats.
Yeah, wise to just hold the runner there. That was a good toss in from center field by Corruptionz.
Barry Bonds locked in and RBI man. That's nearing maximum power. Hits it up the middle. We'll see if Krill sends him. It will test the arm of Stronglegs. No, retreats smartly, I think.
Yeah, again, the arm of Stronglegs really showing its stuff, just keeping the runners where they are. So with 2 outs, Krill's got to get a hit. He's got a very good hitter in Lou Gehrig at the plate.
Yes, indeed, Lou Gehrig. Up the middle. That will score 1. Will it score 2? It looks like it's going to. 8-2 Team USA. Lou Gehrig delivers on the single.
Yeah, nice job. You know, a hitter with a ton of stats, but really just getting a nice single. 2-run singles, all you need sometimes. Just keeps things going for the next guy. Mike Schmidt just as dangerous as Gehrig gets his chance after that 2 home run performance in Game 1.
And I believe with the pitcher spot looming for the Prowlers, Corruptionz going to try and get one more out, but it's not going to happen here. That's into the gap. Stronglegs gets to it, but it scores 1. Throw goes into the cutoff man. They may have had, or if they'd gone to, or him if they'd gone to second base. So it's a double. And Corruptionz has seen enough. He will go to mixed specialist, his go-to guy, to try and stem the bleeding before this gets out of hand. Winning run at the plate, actually.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going to get out of the inning. Nice break there for Krill, or for Corruptionz.
Yeah, had to make a big pitch. I only realized it there at the last second. That was the winning run. If you're not aware, Online Leagues has a non-optional rule where if you lead by 10 after your home half of an inning, you win the game. So that could have played in there, could play in later, but for now, Corruptionz looking to mount a comeback, and he will do it with the leadoff single, or potentially get it started with the leadoff single. The train keeps on moving. That's another good hit there for Corruptionz. The top of the order, setting the table for Lil Stronglegs.
Yeah, the back-to-back singles were killer for Corruptionz last game. Let's see if he's able to keep it moving now. Ooh, it's going to get past bench behind the plate. He will get even more tense probably after that.
Yep, he is tense. You can see the catcher arm not up to its default line. And so Stronglegs, with 1 swing here, could score a couple. And he's going to get more than a couple. That will hit the short porch. 9-5, Team USA. Corruptionz strikes back.
Huge homer. That's another home run in this series for Lil Stronglegs, I believe. Yeah, his 2nd home run of the season. Big 3-run shot with, I believe, 1 out. And it's going to keep things, or no outs there, excuse me.
Yeah, no outs. Still a threat.
Very, very, very big.
Lil Stronglegs showing out here early, looking to make himself maybe this AAA League's MVP now with the threat of Pond Nielsen of the Surfers no longer in the league. Quickly here, 2 outs. After the strikeout, he got Corruptionz whiffing, and now the soft grounder to third. Kenzie docile. Walter Johnson tense now.
Spray. Ball outside.
65 pitches now. That one ripped. Is that another hit for Docile? No, a great sliding play from Babe Ruth, but not before Corruption scores 3 times.
Krill has not failed to score in an inning yet in this ball game, so Corruptionz, if he wants to, stay in this after that big 3-run shot, he's got to be able to stem the flow of Krill's runs here.
Yep, he will have to find some corners here. He's got his best reliever in, his K-Man. Looking to get it engaged by finding a second strike.
No, that's low.
Krill does not bite on the screwball. So now Walk Prone will be engaged. Corruptionz with a fastball. Fouled off. So now the K-Man will be engaged. The full count pitch. Struck him out 102 miles an hour. That's a great start to the inning for the Prowlers.
Yes, it is. That's what you really want if you're Corruptionz. You want to be able to sequence well. Try and fool Krill a little bit. Find a couple strikeouts if you can. You know he's going to really make contact most of the time, but if you can get a big strikeout, that's a big deal.
Krill with a 1-out knock here up the middle. Looking to jump back in this thing and start threatening some more. Locked in is Willie Mays. Had the home run earlier in the game. 2 Titans of the AAA League squaring off. The first AAA match of Season 9. The 1-1 is a cutter that catches some zone. Check swinging was Krill. The 1-2, lined over to saxophone. He has it. Krill gets back.
Yeah, good reaction by Krill to make sure the runner just stays at first. That one was, a bit questionable. Maybe it could have hit the ground, but nice job there.
Now A-Rod, shortstop for this USA team. Sees an 0-2 pitch, tries to flip it to right field, but it's going to hang up for Docile. She makes the catch. And so a much-needed scoreless inning, the first scoreless inning of the game for the pitching of the Prowlers.
Yeah, like I was saying, he really needed to find a way to stem the flow of Krill's runs there, and he was able to put a lid on it, at least for now. So he's got 4-run deficit going into this inning. Looks like he's going to start it off with a single, nice little piece. And, with hitters of this caliber and in this league, the 2 best hitters arguably in this league right now, there's honorable mentions in Pizza Volcano and some of the new guys we have yet to see. But a 4-run deficit feels a lot less like anything can happen at any moment.
Absolutely, and still plenty of runway here. It's only the top of the 6th. Good pitch there from Walter Johnson, still in the game. Oh, a big strikeout there. Corruption's looking heater, clearly. He's fooled by the changeup.
Nice pitch there from Krill to get him with the change. Good switch up in velocity. He's getting a bit diminished there with Walter Johnson. Still nipping the edge of the zone, too.
Yeah, doing a great job of it, too. It's a 2-strike bunt from the pitcher specialist. The runner was going. So still a productive at-bat there. And that'll be up to Mr. Hagrid to try and make something out of this inning. Looked like he maybe wanted to call time, so he does it here.
That's outside.
The 1-1 pitch now. Ripped by Hagrid, but right at Willie Mays, so both teams will trade scoreless half innings. We go to the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, tough break there. He put a good swing on it. It's a huge 3rd out for Team USA.
Babe Ruth spits on an 0-1 to make it a 1-1 count. Stats just now starting to diminish for Specialist. This is Corruption's go-to man out of the pen. That one's sent over towards the Corruption's dugout, or the Prowler's dugout.
Krill's been fouling a few off that are on the edges of that zone. I'm looking for him to probably find his way around on one pretty soon. He misses that 101 up in the zone, though. Good placement on the fastball.
Yeah, the K-Man putting that one out of reach. Good fastball from Corruptionz. Barry Bonds now with 1 out. His changeup right over the plate. Barry Bonds doesn't miss it. Will be a 1-out knock. Corruptionz maybe a bit lucky that wasn't sent into the upper deck.
Yeah, that one could have saw 3rd deck territory here at Lafayette. depending on how underneath of it, what the launch angle was from Barry Bonds, a hitter with power like that could really put some distance on it. But it ends up being a single, so good break there for the Prowlers.
That's inside.
So Lou Gehrig now locked in. We've seen a lot of hitters on both teams locked in. This one, Enburn makes the catch. He should have too. He does. Great play there. That second baseman has been all over the game today.
Yeah, seriously, making some huge outs too, just to keep things where they are, or to get one step closer to ending those big innings early on in the game. So, shout out to Crash and Burn for keeping it strong at second base.
Strike.
So now Walter Johnson's still in. It is the 7th inning. He's going to induce a weak grounder here. Rodriguez makes the play. See how much longer Krill. Maybe it's a short leash situation, just waiting for that base runner. This one ripped, but right at Mays. So 2 down quickly here in the 7th.
Yeah, if he's going to just keep getting contact outs like that are, being pretty easy on the pitch count, I would expect Krill to keep going as long as he possibly can with Johnson.
Strike.
Yeah, he's winning the war of attrition as far as bullpen goes. That's not gone to his, whereas Corruptionz has. And that will be a 1, 2, 3 inning. So, wasn't long ago these guys couldn't stop scoring. Now we've seen, I believe, 4 scoreless half innings in a row.
That's down.
That fastball missing wildly.
Strike.
Mike Schmidt swinging through that one. Specialist out for, I want to say, his 4th or 5th inning of work. But Schmidt reaches on the leadoff knock, and Johnny Bench tense will bat.
Strike.
Yeah, we saw him tense in that last time he was up, I believe. I forget which inning it was. I think he got a hit. So, Bench now,
Off the plate.
after a couple pass balls,
Yeah.
looking to really try and right the ship.
Runner is going, and the ball misses, so now it's a full count with a runner in scoring position. More mojo increases for that runner out there. This one over the right side. Frostic has this one. Flip is going to be made to first. Specialist makes the catch. So a big run potentially. 90 feet away. Joe Morgan just looking to make contact. Maybe. Oh, that one's ripped up the middle. I was going to comment on the infield alignment, but it makes no difference. 10-5 Team USA.
Yeah, just good job manufacturing by Krill there. He started off with the steal, got the ground ball to the right side, and he got the runner over, got the single. And it's exactly how you do it. It's textbook stuff. That one ripped, yeah.
That one ripped, but strong legs, makes the catch in the gap. Looked like Krill just got under it. He leads by 5 here. Corruption's still going with Specialist. Maybe just looking for that one last out. He will have to get it out of Willie Mays. So the changeup is going to be low and away, and it misses. Game plan here, looking to go away. That one flipped to the right side. Anburn makes the play, so he does get out of it, but not before surrendering the 1 run. So Billy Wagner into the game to try and find 6 outs, or as many as he can, really.
Ooh,
Corruption's looking to strike back. Oh, it's misplayed by Krill. It's off the wall, so it's going to go as a double. That was a 100% catchable ball.
Yeah, it really was. I saw it caught my eye how Ruth was jogging after it. I'm really not sure why he missed it. It must have just been a couple feet to the right or behind it. But either way, it looks like it's going to result in a runner, or at least a run-scoring opportunity. Yeah, the runner's at third and first after the single.
Yeah, that opens. That's what you can't do against these guys, is you cannot give them free opportunities. That's exactly what's going on here. 2 aboard, nobody out.
Ball low.
Easy breezy. Looking to keep things going. And wow, he finds himself in an extremely favorable count.
Ball 4.
And it's a 4-pitch walk. Krill, you could tell there, just wanting to load the bases after falling behind 3-0.
Yeah, Crash and Burn, though, not a bad hitter as far as stats go, distribution-wise. That one's hit up the middle on the first pitch. It's going to get things going here for the Prowlers. 1 run closer now at 10-6.
Everybody moves up 90 feet, and McSpecialist now going to be out of the game. So a pretty decent job from him to get this far. See who Corruptionz goes to. He's looking to keep going station to station. It's a 4-run game, the tying run to the plate.
Strike.
Corruptionz needing a second, maybe not liking the call.
The pinch hitter from last game, Padilla, gets her chance. She's batting 1,000.
She rips that one. Will it find some grass in front of Maze? It will. He makes the stop, the trap. Corruptionz. Oh, he gets caught in a rundown. He wasn't sure if he should go home or not, so he will be tagged out. That is a big mistake on the base paths.
Yeah, it's tough. Krill just throwing behind him. Really not sure if he was going to get home there, but he was caught out either way. It's a big out number 1 in favor of Krill. This deficit is at 3 runs. It feels very unsafe right now.
That opens the door for Krill to maybe get out of this with a double play ball. Hagrid can run. That one's going to be punched to the left side. Botched by the diving A-Rod. They would not have had 2 anyway. Maybe a play at second, but that's all. Regardless of all of that, goes as a hit. This one ripped out to right field. Corruptionz. He will test the arm of Babe Ruth. No, it goes back. We're seeing a lot of sendbacks from Corruptionz.
Yeah, well, best not to get into a double play situation when you have your best hitter here in little strong legs and a bases loaded opportunity. You can tell Corruptionz, I think, just trying to pass the baton somehow. He's waiting for his pitch now with the bases juice to get back into this.
Yeah, absolutely, and he does convert. That will score 1. That will score 2. This time Corruptionz is committing, and he is out. The one time he does challenge the outfield arms, he gets burned. What a play from Krill.
Yeah, tough runner to choose to send around on a play like that. That ball's hit pretty hard. So good play by Krill to get out of the inning. Corruptionz is one step closer. It's 10-8. A 2-run game in the bottom of the 8th, but he's got to keep Krill off the board here if he wants to stay in it.
Not a good start there for Corruptionz as Krill lines it. Will they have a play at second, though? They do not. The ball is bounced, but I'm 9 confident he would have been safe anyway. So a leadoff double for Krill. This one, fortunately for Corruptionz, caught by Hagrid. 1 out here. This is Krill's potentially last chance to pile on some runs. You know, a 2-run deficit or a 2-run advantage. Oh, they've got the runner in a rundown, but their Corruptionz is going to fail the rundown, and Krill moves the runner to third.
Tough break there. He's just thinking a little too fast. And that one's going to hit some grass in front of strong legs, making the diving attempt. So there's the insurance run for Team USA.
That one pixels away from being caught by strong legs. But it goes as a single. And now Mike Schmidt locked in. This one looped out to right. Dassal overruns it, and it's to the wall. We'll see how far these runners can fly. 1 scores. We're going to go first to third here, so it's just the one. Both of these guys in right field making huge mistakes.
Yeah, that's really, really tough to see. You don't want to give away runs, give away opportunities like that. Like you said, against guys like this and games like this. Great diving play by Saxophone there. Another run is going to score, but huge gaff in right from Dassal.
Yeah, huge gaff indeed. Could have been out of it. Instead, the lead is going to increase. It is now 14-8. Krill will take at least a 6-run advantage into that top of the 9th. Dennis Eckersley won't be the man to close it as Pete Rose comes in.
That's outside.
Krill thinking all about the split right now. Corruptionz just trying to stop the bleeding.
That's inside.
Misses with the slider. He's not going to go for the walk here. Wants this man here. Does not want to get to Willie Mays on deck. That one hit over to Frostic, makes the catch. Okay, we will go to the top of the 9th. The lead is 6 for Team USA to get a potential split.
He goes with the low velo of John Franco, the lefty with the screwball.
His first pitch misses.
Inside.
Yeah, and this could be potentially a good thing for Corruptionz, who isn't timing power swings, right? He's only contact swings, so see if that makes any difference.
Way early on that one.
Foul ball.
And again, sends it towards his own dugout. The whiffer trait and the tense mojo. Not good, but what a good job from Corruptionz to still get that runner aboard. It's a leadoff knock. If you're going to come back from 6 runs, you basically need that leadoff runner on. That's what he does.
Yeah, you got to start off with something. So let's see if he's able to follow it up. The hitter's 1 for 4 in Young Frostic. That one ripped. It's going to be yanked foul.
Yeah, early on the changeup was Corruptionz. He hits that one square, though, up the middle. The first 2 have reached. Here we go.
Hey. Now batting. Go right.
Krill's got to get creative. You know, it's tough to just feed strikes into the zone. That one right over the heart of the plate. Corruptionz looking to Stare at it. That was
Rip it.
crushed.
Barry Bonds, does he have a play? No, it is
Oh.
off the top of the wall, almost out. So one is going to score. Corruptionz smartly holds the runner at third. He's going to play for the big. Well, obviously he needs to play for the big inning, but he does a good job there. Base running now, easy breezy. Rips that one, caught by Franco, and the runner is in a rundown. We'll see. Corruptionz just going to opt to get the runner to third. I think that's the smart play. What a play from the pitcher.
Ball inside.
Yeah, that was huge there. Good reactions to get the runner caught.
Ball inside.
Nice though by Corruptionz to get the runner to third base, because it looks like here it's going to result in a sacrifice fly. Mays will make the throw, but it's not going to get into the plate. So one step closer is Corruptionz. He's got one more out to work with though.
Yeah, he must go to his bench here. More than likely a righty. It will be Sonny Pine, the last hope for the Prowlers. They trail by 4. Rips on the first pitch. Joe Morgan dives, makes the catch off the grass. Team USA salvages the split. And AAA's first series of Season 9. That was amazing, Dwayne.
Yes, it was. That was an awesome series, just back and forth throughout, and a ton of runs scored. I think 49 total. This game, not quite as close as the first, but either way, it was really, really good. Really good product.
Yeah, Corruptionz and Krill trading runs and rallies left and right, inning by inning in both games. It was a tad more apparent in the first game, but wow, both games slugfests. I feel like that was the matchup that was promised. You know, the other night on Friday when we unveiled the matchups, we were saying, "Oh wow, look, opening night, rank 1, rank 2 power rankings. They're going at it. It's going to be amazing." It was amazing. They split. I mean, neither of them dominated the other. It was an even split. Not much more you can ask for.
Yeah, seriously, it was totally electrifying. Like I said, runs across the board. We saw dingers, we saw gappers. There were some fielding mistakes, some untimely errors, some good pitching, some bad pitching. Really, a little bit of everything in these games. And it was back and forth. A great split from the number 1 and the number 2 going into the season for the AAA. So we'll see how their respective seasons pan out. Very excited to see where the both of them go from here. You know, walking away with a split against each other, that's going to be big down the line. We'll see how that, maybe even ties into playoff implications for seeding later.
Yep, potential playoff implications. Potentially a playoff preview down the line. Who knows? We shall see. But that's it for the AAA match of the week. We're not done though. We had the No Hummus versus Behagen. Awesome set earlier. No Hummus pulling out the sweep that kicked off Season 9 of the XBL. Then obviously just now you saw the 2 games split between Krill and Corruptionz kicking off AAA. We are not done, are we, Dwayne? What do we have still to come?
We are not done. If everybody just saw me, I was trying to point over at you from my camera. But we got coming up next a very big matchup from the XBL. We've got number 7 versus number 5. The Danson's Dragoons versus Weaver's Beavers. So we're going to see Weaver step out of the booth, go onto the field, and step up against one of the most storied Super Mega Baseball players in the game. If you've seen the legendary standings, you know Ted Danson. So it should be a very, very exciting matchup. 2 really good players, and 2 of my favorite players to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I cannot wait to compete against Ted Danson. That's coming up shortly. It was scheduled for 17 minutes ago, but the first series, both these series really, they were just so good. They took longer than expected. So we'll have it up shortly. We got to get Light Snack back in here. It'll be you, Dwayne, and Light Snack to call the game. I'll be playing. And I believe Ted will be the streamer, so he'll hop on with his perspective. But yeah, that's it for this broadcast. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Don't go too far. It shouldn't be a whole lot longer until we can get that stream up for you. If you're in the Discord, we'll have a notification for you when this does go live. Otherwise, just hang out here for somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes, I would presume. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching the AAA match of the week. Dwayne, is anything else?
No, we'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Thanks for sticking around for some really awesome games here on opening day of Season 9. And good luck, Weaver. We'll see you on the flip side.
Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you, guys.